So like if you're seeing me, then you might be kind of like me. So me, I'm the type like so let me just explain my channel. So my channel is like, I'm not here to like persuade somebody to change their perspective on things. Like I'm not here to like persuade anybody, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here because I like to share how I see things. I like to share my perspective on things, because like I feel like with me and you, we see things in a different way, and we're not afraid to, I'm just not afraid to say the opposite of what we've been taught. If you know what I'm saying, I say what makes me feel good. I'm not saying things that we've been taught generation after generation because this is what was told to us. What I say is what I feel. So whatever I feel about things, then I speak on things that I experienced and stuff like that. So whatever I feel, that's what I speak on. Like I'm not here to, persuade anybody to think what I'm thinking or to do what I'm doing. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the people that is like, who's like open-minded, meaning like, even though you know what you've been taught, you're still willing to look at things differently, if that makes sense. So it's just like, with me, I'm the type, I'm very open-minded. Like I got certain things, like certain morals that is set in stone. Like that's just what it is. Cause that's the stuff that I experience, what I believe in, that's what it is, what I know. And then, but I'm still the type, like, cause there's so many people that experience things that I haven't. You get what I'm saying? So I'm so to the point where I'm so open-minded. Like you can change my perspectives on things, but there are certain morals and stuff that I stick with. But you can most definitely change my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm here for like the people that's just tired of doing things because the world told you got to do it. Like you're not doing things like because it makes you feel good. It's like you're doing things because people tell you, this is what you gotta do to fit in, or this is what you gotta do to, this is how the world works. Fuck all that. The world works how I want it to work. Meaning like, you make your own reality. Like I can't control what other people do. I can't control what happens, but I can control how I react to it. I can control like how to move forward from. I can choose to stay in something or get myself up out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't control what life gives me, but I know whatever life gives me is something that I need, and I have to choose whether I want to take it in a positive way or a negative way. Meaning like, do I gotta choose whether I want to sit in this or do I want to get myself up out of it, because I can't get myself up out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a place now where I'm just so open to new perspectives. I'm so open to new things. I'm so open to hear what you got to say, how you see things, because your experience is so much different from mine. So I'm only speaking on what I've experienced and what I feel like, what I know was worked for me. You get what I'm saying? Even though we different, sometimes certain things, it could work for you also, but you have to decide what I'm saying is going to work for you. You have to decide what I'm saying feels good to you, because it's based off of feeling. Because I'm the type, like if I say something, I'm going to explain to you why I said it. You get what I'm saying? Like some people, they like to say, oh, you know how sometimes people say, well, like I made a video earlier, basically saying like, I ain't gonna say mind your business, but just tell people like to tend to their self, because your self needs attention too. You don't always have to be focused on somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Because when you continue to focus on other people, it just makes me feel like you don't want to face yourself. You kind of like give yourself a distraction. Sometimes people give themselves a distraction because they don't want to work on themselves. They don't want to face their demons, so they rather just continue to worry about what other people got going on. So I'm the type, if I say something, I'm going to explain to you why I said it. Because I'm not the type, I'm not going to just take what somebody told me and just keep repeating. Because in life, we tend to like repeat the same thing. We'll say what other people are saying without even asking them why you said that, or why you feel like that. And we just go on repeating what they said, not knowing why they said it. Sometimes they might not even know why they said it because they heard it from somebody else. So I'm the type, I ask a lot of questions because I just want to know why we say certain things or why you say certain things. If you ask me a question, I'm going to explain to you why I said it. Because I went through this, or I experienced that, or this is why I say what I say. Just so you won't have to take what I said. Because I'm going to say something. Just so you won't have to take what I said and just be like, okay, she's saying the same thing everybody else is saying. But I'm not saying the same thing I'm not saying the same thing everybody else is saying. Because I'm explaining to you why I'm saying it. I'm not saying it because I heard somebody else saying it. I'm saying it because this is something that I had to figure out on my own. This is something that I had to figure out when I was meditating and I was in solitude and stuff like that. And so I'm gonna explain to you why I said it. So I'm not just gonna take it. I don't want you to just take what I'm saying and just run with it. Like, take it if it feels good to you. Take it because you feel like we going through the same thing, or you feel the same way. Or if you disagree, like, there's nothing wrong with agreeing and disagree. Like, I love somebody who stands on what they believe in. Like, they stand on what they say. Because I can say something different from you. I love people that still stand on business. Like, they like, well, you might think like that. I respect your wishes, but I don't think like that. Or I don't see things like that. Like, I love people like that because I'm gonna stand on what you can change my perspective, but you can't persuade me to believe in something that I just don't believe in. You know, I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. It just don't work with me and my lifestyle. Okay. So people like ask me why are you doing what you're doing? Because I want to reach out to other people, like, to see what they know, like, to see what your perspective is, and for people to see that there are people out there that's not gonna just take what we've been told for years and just run with it. I'm gonna take things for what I've seen, what I've been through, and what I feel. So if something feels good, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with it. Like, you can tell me something, I can change my whole perspective based off of how it made me feel when you said it. If it gave me chills, like if it gave me butterflies, if it made me feel good, I'm like, you know what? That's a different way of looking at things. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with sticking to what you believe in, but don't stick with something if it don't feel right. Don't do it because people are telling you to do it. That don't make sense. Don't do things because your grandmama did it, or your mama did it, your granddaddy did it. Don't do it because they did it. Do it if you want to do what they do what they are doing. Do it because it makes you feel good as well. Don't do it because you feel like you have to. That don't make sense. Now you're miserable living a life that you think other people think you should live. Cause like, there's no right or wrong way to live your life. You gotta live your life. You have to tell yourself, hey, this is a right way for me to live my life, and this is not the correct way. But I don't feel like there's a right or wrong. I feel like any decision you make is going to get you to your destiny. It's going to get you to what you need to know. It's going to get you to wisdom. So even when you make a mistake, that's not a wrong choice. That's just a choice you had to make to know, okay, I don't need to do this anymore. Or I know, okay, if I do this, this is how it's going to turn out. I just don't feel like there's a right or wrong. It's what works for you, because whatever works for you might not work for me. So does that mean that it's wrong, or does it mean that it's right? It was right for you, but it's wrong for me. So which one is it? Is it right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? So you got to do what works for you, not what works for everybody else, because what works for everybody else might not work for you. Now, there are certain things that somebody can tell you and it does work for you, but you have to make that decision. You have to be like, okay, do I want to take in what they're saying? Does it make me feel good, or do I want to do it because I like this? Like, don't do nothing because you like a person. Don't do nothing because, like, even if it's like a famous person, something like that, don't do it because they're famous. Don't do what they say because they're famous. Don't take their word because they're famous. Whatever the case is, they got clout. Do it because it makes you feel good, or you agree with what they're saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, I never want nobody to follow me because of how I look, or follow me because I got a lot of followers. Like, that's not what it is. Like, I want, my whole channel is to reach out to get people that who is willing to, like, say things differently than what we've been taught. Like, saying things like somebody who is trying to, how you say it, I ain't gonna say like re-raise yourself, but, you know, kind of like retrain your brain to, like, not to be how our ancestors was back in the day. Not saying what they did, they didn't know what was going on. It's just they had to go through it. Now they know. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause sometimes like back in the day, like, sometimes we took what people told us. Like, and I don't mean like we like I mean people in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? We took what people told us and we just ran with it because it was 1,000,000 to 1. So if 1,000,000 people are saying this is what you need to do, and it's only one person saying, you know, I'm going to try something else, you're going to go with the 1,000,000 people instead of going with somebody, instead of you just making your own decision. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, sometimes we, back in the day, they just went with the crowd. We had those ones that stood apart and who ain't play that. That doesn't make them better than them. It's just the whole, it's like the whole process, the whole raising process. Like, sometimes people are going to be stuck where they at. Like, I'm not saying where they at is wrong, but sometimes people are not willing to put in the work to change. Sometimes people are just, they just like, I don't want to say stuck in their ways. That sounds bad, because whatever their ways is, I can't say that's bad. Whatever their ways are, that's just who they are, and I have no right to say who they are is not a good person. It's a great person because they love it. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm in a place now, like, I'm just not taking what people say. Like, I want to know, why are you saying what you're saying? You get what I'm saying? And I would want somebody to ask me, why are you saying what you're saying? And I'm gonna tell you, because I talk a lot, you guys. That's why I don't mind. Like, I'm good at this. I'm true to this, because I don't mind talking, because I have a lot to say. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, my channel, my page is just like, it's for everybody. You get what I'm saying? But I just want people to like follow me or watch me or whatever the case is, because it makes you feel good. Not, but does that make sense? Like, I don't want, because I used to do it back in the day. I would follow people because they had a lot of followers. I would follow them, but now I'm in a place now I don't follow a lot of people. Like, I follow people who are like into what I'm doing, or I follow things that I like. I don't follow people just because they have followers, because it's just a waste of time. I'm not gonna do that, because they could be talking about bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, and even not just with me, just with anybody. Like, you know, just it's like we're in a time now where we're doing things based off of not what we was told, but what's going on right now. What are we doing right now? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not really, because that was like a different age. That was a different time. So I'm not going to continue to do the same thing that they were doing, because that worked in their time. Like, I answered to what they had to do. That worked in their time. What we're doing right now is what we need to do, because it's ours. It's like, it's our time. What they did, that's like, if we were like back in the day, it's, I don't know. I don't try to think of a way to explain it. It's our time is now. Not saying, it's just a timing thing. Like, it's just, we wouldn't be able to, like, I feel like we're born in a certain generation because of who we are. Like, because that's why you see like a lot of young people speaking on things, like a lot of young people saying things. They're like, damn, how they know all this? It's just our time now. It's just like, it's our time to come out and do things based off of what we feel and what we know, not because of what somebody told us, not because majority of the people are doing it. That's bullshit. Like, we're not doing that. You get what I'm saying? So we're not doing that. So I'm in a place like, I just want to have a place where we can talk freely, no judgment. Because like, when I say no judgment, meaning like, just because I don't know what mistakes you made, that doesn't mean you ain't made no mistakes. So I'm not gonna allow nobody to judge me. I'm not gonna judge you, because you don't know what mistakes I made, but you still know I made mistakes. So we shouldn't be judging each other. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, this is like, people always say this is a safe place, but this is, you have to decide if this is a safe place. I mean, it's a safe place to me. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just so open to see what you guys have to say, how you see things. I'm so open with people coming into my channel being open-minded, because I'm not it's gonna be like, it ain't gonna be off the wall stuff, but it's not gonna be what you're used to hearing. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a lot of different perspectives, different ways of looking at things, not to persuade you, but just to show you that it's okay to say how you feel. It's okay to speak on what you've been through. It's okay to not say what everybody else is saying, and you might find out that there's other people that think the same way you do. Not saying we're better than anybody else, but you'll find people that, like, you know what, I think the same way. Like, hell yeah. So this is just like to inspire people, like, you know, to, if you see there's other people out there that's like you, that think the way you do, you should continue to say what the fuck you gotta say, and not keep your mouth closed because you're gonna look weird saying that. We're past that. We're past doing things based off of what other people think. We're past like the whole they only doing this because I look this color, and it's just like, I feel like we not saying, you know, racism stuff is not, it's out there, but it's just like, I don't go out every day assuming that somebody's doing something because of the color of my skin. I don't think that there's nothing wrong with any race, so I'm not gonna assume that somebody's treating me a certain way because of how I look, because that's not how I'm going out thinking. I don't think like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm so past the, oh, they doing this because I'm Cause and it's not just, oh, they doing this because I'm black, or they doing this because I'm Jewish, or I'm doing this because I'm Indian, I'm doing this because they doing this because I'm Mexican, or it's because of, like, who? It's just like we're trying to get past that, because when you assume that somebody is doing something based off your race, you basically saying that something's wrong with your race. I don't care what they're saying, what you think. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't went to a whole different direction, but that's just an example of what I mean. Like, for my channel, like, I want to embrace change, that it's okay to change. I just want to embrace embrace that there are other people that don't think like that, and they're proud that they don't think like you. They're proud that they don't think like everybody else. They're proud to say, oh, I don't believe in that, or I don't see shit like that, or I don't do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like this is the channel for that. And if that's what you want, you know, I'm here for you. I'm your match. I'm your girl. I'm your guy. I'm here for you. So what's up? Yeah, because this is like interacting. Like, you gotta comment. You gotta say what you gotta say. Like, I don't look for just positive comments. I look for everything. I don't feel like nothing is negative. I don't care what nobody say. I gotta take it as a negative comment. That's how somebody feels. You know what I'm saying? If you just give people time, they will expose their stuff. You know how you got some people that would just come under your video and just say something crazy. Oh, they say, oh, that's wrong. Well, that's like, mind you, say what you want to say, but thing is, if you really felt like you ain't like something, why would you take your time out to go comment on something that you don't give a fuck about? It doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to always go in and just make everything has to be positive. It can be, but we need the positive with the negative. But it's just like, when a negative comes, you got to choose whether, even though it is negative, you got to choose if it's going to affect you in a negative way. If that makes sense. And I know it makes sense, because y'all know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know who I'm talking to. Like, it has to feel good. What I'm saying has to feel good. It don't have to sound good. It has to feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in a place like that. I just want to create a safe place where it's just like that. Okay. So this is just like a reintroduction of my channel. Okay. So yeah. So this is me. My title is, oh, not my title. Sorry. My name is Olivia Let's Be Weird. I chose that name because when you do things that's not normal, they consider it weird. And I do things everybody else is not doing, so I say let's be weird. Who doesn't want to be weird? I would rather be considered weird than normal, because when you're weird, you stand out. They know who you are. They're like, oh yeah, that's that weird girl. But when you just like everybody else, you don't stand out, because you blend in. I don't want to blend in, so I'm weird. Yeah. So if you're just wondering why that's my name, but yeah, so I just want to say that. But yeah, listen, if you with it, if you understand what I'm saying, go ahead and come on over and subscribe, because we talk back. We talk to each other. We're not here to persuade nobody to say what you're doing is wrong. I'm not here to tell nobody what they're doing is wrong. I'm here to tell everybody do what makes you feel good. Because I can't tell you what's right or wrong, and you can't tell me what's right or wrong, because we don't know. We'll know at the end of time. Whenever that happens, we're not in no rush. We live in our best life. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, I see channels like that, but I don't see a lot. And I feel like making the channels like this is just to get everybody else, because I don't do nothing for me. I do it for everybody else, to get everybody else to see how unique they are, to see how special they are, and to understand why people do what they do, and not to take things personally. Not saying take nobody's bullshit, but don't take things personally, because people are on different levels than you. They're on different timelines as you. So you can't expect people to be like you, because you're fucking great. They're going to get there. If they want to be great, they can get to be great, because we're not better than nobody. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm here. So what's up? Come talk to me. And this is my channel. If you see me, you're going to see Athena, my kitty. They say cats are very spiritual. Cats choose you, so you know what's up. And that's Caleb in the bag. Yeah. So listen, guys, comment below. This is my channel. Welcome to my channel. And I freaking love you. And I will talk to you guys later.